can't teach what he has in him. It's something that's ingrained in him. He's been like that for his whole life, and that's why you see something special every time you see him fight. Every time you see him do an interview, he's just a special person, and he's put on a special show.
We're excited about you and Floyd. Is that still happening, or is that?
Yeah, it's happening. Yeah, it's happening. You think I give that up?
Mike Tyson says he feels incredible physically and is in outstanding condition, fully prepared and highly motivated to step into the ring with Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Challenge me.
You look good. How you feeling physically?
Incredible.
You've been training?
Listen, I was wearing an extra large. It looks like I'm wearing large now.
Looking good, man. Still looking good.
Mike Tyson is currently in training camp, consistently sharpening his skills and making steady improvements each day to remain focused, sharp, and fully prepared for the fight.
Better and better every single day. His defense, his power, his speed, his endurance. Today he put everything together, the conditioner, everything that he needs to put a great show.
Mike Tyson is smashing the heavy bag with explosive power and crisp combinations, displaying fierce intensity, impressive endurance, and polished technique even at 59 years old.
Five. How you doing? Doing good. How you doing? Philly. It's my pleasure, brother, sir.
Mike's sparring session even left his trainer impressed, as he displayed the same speed, power, and sharp technique with full intensity. Beautiful roll. Excellent. Excellent.
Beautiful roll, Mike! Excellent! Excellent! Complete game. Beautiful game. Complete. There's nothing to say. You're complete. Excited, gentlemen! Beautiful roll, Mike! Excellent roll! Excellent defense, champ! This is the perfect head position. This we talk about it. 40 seconds. You are winning the fight, so there's no reason for you rush. We are winning the fight. All good for us. Clean shot, Mike. Excellent. Nice left hook. Up. We're done. The job is over. We're done. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time! Oh, great boy.
Mike is grinding through heavy dumbbell workouts, lifting with controlled strength and sharp focus, building both power and endurance through intense gym sessions.
Don't fight, I give you money. You crazy?
Only 12. That's all we want. To the middle. 1, 2, 3.
A little slow on the way down.
4. There we go. 9. One more.
Slow.
10. No problem. Great set. Best set yet. Final round. Last one, Mike. Nice and strong. 35. Touch and go. 1, 2. Here we go. 3, 4. Nice. 5. Yes, sir.
6,
7.
strong.
8. Strong. 9.
Nine. Let's go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. 8, 9. One more. Yeah. Nice work, Mike. Yes, sir.
Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. bring sharply contrasting physical attributes into their upcoming exhibition bout, creating a unique and intriguing dynamic inside the ring. Tyson is naturally far bigger and stronger, having built his legacy as a heavyweight, while Mayweather's highest professional fighting weight was 154 pounds, leaving him noticeably smaller even today. However, Mayweather holds an 11-year age advantage, which could translate into superior speed, agility, and stamina. Both men have admitted the matchup is unpredictable, with Tyson calling it a fight neither he nor the world saw coming, saying it represents boxing stepping into a new and unexpected era.
Top weight he fought at was 154 pounds. So Floyd, and he's still a smaller guy to this day. So I think you've got some advantages on both sides here. You've got Floyd, who is 11 years younger, but is, again, possibly given up something like 60 or 70 pounds here. And there's a reason we know there are weight classes in boxing. Now, there's already some trash talk here. So let me read you what Mike Tyson told us here. So he said, "This fight is something neither the world nor I ever thought would or could happen. However, boxing has entered a new era of the unpredictable, and this fight is as unpredictable as it gets. I still can't believe Floyd wants to really..."
Mike Tyson admitted he was surprised that Floyd Mayweather Jr. agreed to take part, pointing out the possible health risks while acknowledging that the fight is officially set to happen. Mayweather, secure in his legacy, stressed that every bout he accepts is meant to be historic, highlighting his flawless 50-0 professional record. Although the contest is labeled as an exhibition, it still represents a fascinating showdown between two legendary champions. Fans are captivated not only by their reputations, but also by the dramatic contrast in size, style, and purpose. The mix of Tyson's raw power and Mayweather's technical precision guarantees that, exhibition or not, the fight will draw intense attention and massive anticipation.
He wants to do it, so it's signed and it's happening. I've been doing this for 30 years and there hasn't been a single fighter that can tarnish my legacy. This is Floyd now, said Floyd Mayweather. You already know that if I am going to do something, it's going to be big and it's going to be legendary. I'm the best in the business of boxing. This exhibition will give the fans what they want. Now, that's what it is. It's an exhibition, but Floyd is unblemished. He has been perfect. 50 up, 50 down. But it's been some years since Floyd last fought. Of course, he last fought professionally against Conor McGregor in 2017. He has had some exhibition fights since, but he's fought Logan Paul. He's fought some guys, the kickboxer.
Wade Plemons shared his candid reaction to the fight, focusing on the financial and personal circumstances surrounding the event. Plemons claimed that Floyd Mayweather Jr. appears to be dealing with serious financial issues, including alleged back rent, multiple delinquencies, and a reported $54 million debt, according to Business Insider. Although Mayweather's attorney has denied any financial trouble, the growing headlines suggest he may feel pressure to take part in high-profile exhibitions to generate income. Plemons described the situation as deeply unfortunate, stressing that no athlete, especially one with a legendary career like Mayweather, should have to face financial hardship in retirement.
To have added up for Floyd. And now it's pretty apparent that not only is he doing these, bank robbery style exhibitions, but it looks like he absolutely needs to do it, which is very, very sad. Listen, I'm not the biggest fan of Floyd Mayweather as an individual outside of the ring, but I never want to see athletes have their money mismanaged or mismanage their own money so badly that they go broke in retirement. And it looks like that's kind of what's happening. Here's a snippet from Business Insider because it made me want to pay for the entire article. Business Insider is reporting that Floyd Mayweather could be facing money trouble, citing an estimated $54 million in debt, property foreclosures, multiple lawsuits piling up. Mayweather's attorney strongly denies he's any kind of financial distress, but the headlines aren't slowing down. $54 million in debt. So it makes sense why they would want to do this, and it's strictly for money, let's be honest. This is a clear money grab, but this is going to be a
Wade Plemons acknowledged that, personally, he is not the biggest fan of Floyd Mayweather Jr. outside the ring, but expressed concern about the potential mismanagement of wealth. He suggested that the fight appears largely driven by financial incentives, describing it as more of a money-focused exhibition than a serious competitive contest. According to him, the matchup is unlikely to produce intense sporting drama, and the spectacle may end up centering more on the pageantry, such as Tyson's walk to the ring, rather than sustained in-ring action.
Didn't like. For a long time called Floyd a small little angry man or a small little scared man because he couldn't walk his kids to school by himself, mainly because Floyd had, he kind of disrespected Muhammad Ali, who was Mike Tyson's favorite fighter and one that he would never put himself above. But Mike's 60 years old. And if there was a time for Mike to get him and knock him out or whatever, it never would have happened because they were in completely different weight classes and XYZ. If you wanted to settle it outside of boxing, that's one thing, but now they're stepping into this exhibition. There's not going to be any weight classes, obviously, and there's not going to be really any winner to this, and I think we're all going to lose. I think us, the fans, are going to lose big time because, again, I told you guys years ago that there is a certain brand of combat sports that does diminish fighters of the past, and it's the crossover scene. Listen, I'm a part of it. I've been a part of it for my entire existence.
The upcoming exhibition fight between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. is influenced by more than financial motivations. A long history of public tension between the two boxing icons has shaped perceptions of the matchup, with Tyson criticizing Mayweather's self-promotional style and perceived arrogance, while Mayweather has occasionally minimized the historical impact of Tyson's era in boxing and emphasized his undefeated professional record and modern approach to the sport. These unresolved sentiments and past exchanges add an additional layer of intrigue to the exhibition, even as debate continues about its competitive significance.
Now, they have a history of bad blood between the two. Well, more so on the part of Mike Tyson. He just simply does not like Floyd Mayweather. They went through some things. They used to be cool. They used to be friends. And Floyd Mayweather even fought on Mike Tyson's cards. But now they have a strained relationship, and now they're going to fight an exhibition bout. This was... I don't even know what to say about this, right? But why not Floyd versus Roy Jones Jr.?
This rivalry introduces a unique dynamic to the exhibition, transforming it from a simple showcase into a confrontation that carries personal stakes. Observers suggest that these interpersonal dynamics may influence strategies and mindset in the ring. Even though the bout is officially labeled an exhibition and both Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. are long past their competitive primes, the underlying tension and competitive spirit remain visible, adding layers of unpredictability. The stark contrast in their fighting styles, Tyson's raw power and heavyweight experience versus Mayweather's precision, speed, and defensive mastery, further heightens interest. Combined with the event's high-profile nature, the rivalry ensures that fans and analysts will scrutinize every movement and decision. Ultimately, the fight draws attention not only for entertainment value but also for the narrative it creates, a clash between two of boxing's most iconic figures and their enduring legacies.
Compatible as far as size goes. Roy is still bigger than Floyd, but as far as that goes, he still fought at, made his name at 54, 60, 68, and 75. Right? Now, he did go up to heavyweight, but they've been going back and forth. They've been jawing back and forth and going viral, going at each other. That would make more sense. I don't know where this came from and how this even came about, but we're going to get Floyd Mayweather in 2026 versus Iron Mike Tyson in the exhibition bout. Two legends, they're going to get their money. I guess Netflix is just looking to put out big money. I'm hearing that it's going to be on Netflix, right? It's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds and plays out. But this came out of nowhere. It's just bizarre.
Sean Porter shared his perspective on the upcoming exhibition between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Mike Tyson, noting the unusual challenges and uncertainty surrounding the matchup. He pointed out that while the fight might resemble a street-style confrontation in spirit, it is difficult to envision how it would function as a traditional boxing contest. Porter emphasized the significant age and physical differences, Tyson approaching 60 and considerably larger, and Mayweather at 48 relying on speed and technical precision. He also remarked on the personal tension between the fighters, explaining that unlike many past opponents, they do not share mutual respect or friendship, a factor that could heighten unpredictability in the bout.
For a street fight, it doesn't make sense for like a in-the-ring situation, and so it's kind of like, I guess for the sake of words, crazier things have happened, and then now you have to say, well, no, it doesn't get crazier than this.
You're not kidding, right? Obviously we watched Mike Sean in November against Jake Paul. I think clearly those guys like each other. Floyd and Mike, not so much. Obviously there's been some tension there over the years. Do you think they go in there despite the fact that this is an exhibition fight? I mean, do they go in there and do they both try and take each other out?
I don't know what that fight looks like. And, that kind of was my biggest apprehension with coming on with you guys today. It was like, how do you analyze what a fight between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather could look like, right? So then you think about when Floyd got in the ring with Big Show.
Sean Porter reflected on Mike Tyson's fight against Jake Paul, noting that Tyson appeared to lack extensive sparring, which likely impacted his timing and conditioning. Porter suggested that meaningful preparation against fast, skilled opponents would be essential if Tyson were to compete effectively. He questioned whether Tyson, given his age, could fully regain the intensity and precision required for such matchups, emphasizing that while the exhibition is intriguing, significant challenges remain due to physical decline, limited preparation, and the demands of high-level competition.
We know, like we know now more than we've ever known before that the WWE is fake. It's kind of like acceptable, but it wouldn't be acceptable in a boxing ring. You know, it wouldn't be acceptable if there becomes some sort of weird antics and things like that. I mean, I guess I'll have to do what I did once before with Mike and Jake, and I'm gonna go on record for saying this doesn't happen.
Yeah, you think balls apart sometime before.
This doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't know how you can make it make sense. I don't know how you can make this one make sense.
And to your point, they may have it, but if they have it, they haven't said it yet. There's no date for the fight, no location that's been announced. So,
right.
Yeah. Is it possible to break down or give...
Daniel Cormier offered his perspective on the upcoming exhibition between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr., emphasizing the dramatic size and career differences between the two champions. Cormier noted that Mayweather, whose career began in the 130-pound division and later reached as high as 160 pounds, has always competed as a smaller fighter, making a traditional contest against a heavyweight like Tyson difficult to imagine. Nevertheless, he expressed great respect for both athletes and their achievements, highlighting the discipline and dedication that define their legacies. Cormier stressed that analysts must deliver honest evaluations even when personal admiration exists. Beyond technique, the matchup is influenced by age, physical limitations, and the long public and financial narratives surrounding both fighters. These elements make the event unpredictable, more of a spectacle where strategy, pacing, and risk management could matter as much as any decisive strike. Observers anticipate moments reminiscent of their prime, brief displays of speed and power, alongside longer periods dominated by caution, positioning, and showmanship.
Was fighting at 154, and he was severely undersized at 154. Floyd Mayweather was a guy that fought in the 130s to start his career, and then fought up as high as 160 maybe. Floyd Mayweather was a small guy. He's now going to fight Mike Tyson, who is the heavyweight champion in the world. I respect these two men so great a degree that it's hard for me to almost make negative statements about them. But I think that our job as talking heads is to tell you the truth, regardless of how much you admire someone or the applause and adulation you have for them. You got to tell them the truth. I don't get this. I don't get this for the life of me, because by all accounts...
Daniel Cormier questioned the purpose of the exhibition, noting that Mike Tyson has already transitioned successfully into business, built financial stability, and earned substantial revenue from his previous fight with Jake Paul. Likewise, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has managed his wealth carefully and appears to have no pressing financial need to compete. Cormier observed that many fighters continue competing past their primes for monetary reasons, but in this case both legends seem financially secure, making the motivation for the matchup unclear beyond personal challenge or spectacle. Whether viewed as a legacy-driven decision or an entertainment event, the fight will still draw attention for what it reveals about both athletes, how much of their old abilities remain, how they approach risk, and how they choose to close chapters of legendary careers. For fans, it offers drama and nostalgia, a rare opportunity to witness two iconic figures testing different dimensions of their game. It may not resemble a classic competitive bout, but it represents a modern and intriguing chapter in boxing's ongoing story.
Life on track, has a great wife that helps him manage all those things, made a boatload of money to fight Jake Paul last year. It's not a money play. Floyd, I saw a thing this morning, him talking about keeping his money clean, stuffing hundreds of thousands of dollars in a plastic bag. These guys don't need money. A lot of times when you get these great champions fighting well past their prime, it's to make cash. We see it a lot. These two don't seem to need the money. So I don't understand the need to do this. When talked about it, Mike Tyson said, I still can't believe Floyd wants to really do this. It's going to be detrimental to his health, but he wants to do it. So it's signed and it's happening. Hey, when Mike